I mean, moment that I talk. All this time where they want to make the taxi thing change color, go up, come now. I never told me. Because this one pass level, because they actually know how it would be. With the talk, people they already start to die. Wait till me I be woke up I be woke up where I be wait till I know. When people they are counter something, the best way for counter and not for go force people for change color. The best way now for buy their own taxi, they put them for road, they paint them for their color, they put their drivers. Me the driver start walk, then from there others they will start follow. Me Yabacho, Tumosang, and all the rest, Tapang and so on. Me the bike as in so Mafuni and Atanganjiwe when I hear today they will counteract. Go stand for Buama for Douala in the early 90s. That's what they be do. Me them buy taxi. Find the people, put them for road, me the color the whole Bamenda for their own color. Not for go force people, different people. Say me the more change color for their own motor. They don't give money for the people. Nobody buy not by choice. So me the go by choice. Nobody they want to do too much. It's too much. Me Barrister Tumasang and all the rest I talk for I call it Barrister Tumasang because you don't always say it Barrister Tumasang, but all you think they will don't ever notice about the war. Thing where it's supposed to condemn and now you can't support them. Thing where it's supposed to support them now you can't condemn them. That is who Barrister Tumasang is. Now me moment I talk. Since I know ye the day when I know you this struggle. Now you wear that. May ye buy it and see them. Find people put up for Bamenda. Me the color the Bamenda with the color where they want to hear the Yabacho, Tapangaivo and other people they say they support. That is how they do it.
This message now for answers to Ayabacho and all Egofsi surrogate them and sympathizer them where they push this taxi policy. Maybe Ayabacho in a one-man country. They don't picture Ayabacho inside taxi where they lead by example, right? Good. Since Egofsi Ayabacho Tumasang they think changing taxi color is to give Amazonian recognition. No need for Biki fight them. Now just forgive them the best advice how to do this thing. No be Ayabacho. Now he be take contract or now he be award that contract. That way they be born Izakam motor them. They never they carry the chief of Bamenda. That keep Bamenda clean. Then when Ayabacho be last award contract for the company we be doing. So it should say Ayabacho now he be commander and ruler for Bamenda town. If you have a Western War, taxis for Western War, maybe any individual you go buy taxis that runner is owned by companies. Or if you do that checks and balances, you know. So na company they own taxi. Instead for the buy AK-47 for money for liberation tax. Or for leave a me fang die go it away. I guess this part your brother don't take and then joke with them for Bafosam. May they instead collect liberation tax. Me taxi they now start be owned by companies. In short, me taxi even be a state affair. Me Ayabacho turn taxi business for state affair. Where they fit use money for liberation tax. They buy taxi them. Or member them for Egofsi like Tumasang them. They fit invest for taxi business by buying taxi, register them under Egofsi, and then paint them for blue and white. You understand? Then employ driver them where they will drive that taxi them. It will make more sense because one, that company they will buy, they will get that taxi. The way taxi now will become like company business, maybe individual business. They could pay tax directly for Egofsi. Egofsi could get more money for buy guns and bullet. Number two, now say Egofsi will get control over who they drive that taxi. It will make sure say since you're a company we own them. They know what they give the taxi there for bam like them. Maybe they run them. Three, now say fight at them. Instead of La Republic for the bringing agent the way that they come do taxi, they investigate Ambazonia, then they investigate fight at them. Now instead now Ambazonia fight at them. or a of see fighter then now they go to drive that taxi them. You know, so that now them go they carry a kelebe them, they investigate the kelebe them, drive them, go it up a camp or kill them. Now the best way this, I think it just be better because just changing the color without any impact, because for just change that color, them now only a symbolic thing. It don't make no sense no. But if they follow the advice that they give them, it will make more impact, it will create more impact, it will raise revenue for the struggle, it will give that symbolic view where they want time, it will distinguish LRC from La République du Cameroon, it will help Amba boy them for also get intelligent for the Bunda people, they jail them, they govern the way they did for town. I think that the best thing is Ayabacho fit do. So me Ayabacho take money for liberation tag, buy taxi them, paint them for blue and white, put them for street, may become a state affair. Me taxi now being gave for me taxi business being start being run by the state of Amazonia. That is the best way to go.
Advocates, Professor Advocate, don't forget some very one important. So you don't forget the most important point. So since as when only Ayaba go own taxi the way they go be in a blue and white, it means if for ghost town day, we no give any problem for the talk say some driver they drive taxi or not. You understand no? Now very important point, because when you own an economy, you control the economy. You understand? Because people the way they don't get nothing, they don't get anything apart from noise. Now the way they want control place and way, now they want control light where they don't get light, now they want control water where they don't get water, now they want control who they drive motor and who they drive motor they don't get motor. It shows that if them don't choose now say okay they go first of all stand up or buy that taxi them, then it go solve the problem, because them go then control goes down, right? Ayaba taxi where Ayaba take money for struggle buy and get for brother. What are the taxi day? How much money the taxi work for struggle? Pa? This way, this thing bad past cancer. This thing bad past cancer. We just talk and sometimes we just talk and say we just talk and we play the talk the laugh over way. Now serious situation over the inside so. Yes. Yeah, you have said everything. You have said everything. What will be the need for them to go take money for people them if they feel they need control and transportation? If they feel control transportation, change color of the taxi, find their driver them. Means they find the people the way their name na die. Put them inside power, who go worry his skin? If not so they implement that policy, my brother, who for argue with them? You want enter any taxi, but that Ayaba taxi? You want to go enter a restaurant shop and choose one blue soup, blue and white soup. If they don't get blue and white soup, you boycott them. So from there now, it go show say it go show say they will control everything, control say actual people they chop, control water. If you open your tap, you know see blue and white water, block that tap, because that tap is not Ayaba tap. You see what it happen no pa? Yes, and I mean then go as far as when you don't buy the taxi, they me go as far as pedro them, me paint all of them blue and white, because me that taxi they don't dare plow for the road with blue and white. All that Cameroon flag they for station up and down, so me make sure see that tax that all that create for station they for that government office of Obama. Me make sure say they be blue and white, because you know make a me they be blue and white, they even do nothing.
Bruno, you see why I thought say when I don't turn this struggle now into video game now. You say for use AI for picture Ayaba inside blue and white taxi now wait for support ground zero. Why they will use now AI for picture Ayaba inside taxi? Why Ayaba not go down he says go drive that taxi? You don't see say this struggle I don't use them when I don't turn na for PS4 game now. Na for game. When I feel so they play a game, they think the way that they happen for ground zero, the things they want they do, and things the way that they cost life. You understand? This type of expression they just show how heartless some of you are. So I have already support ground zero now for go generate a AI picture where they inside blue and white taxi bed. You know if you go drive the taxi physically because you know the consequences, right? But if they push people there for go down there, go do those things the way they will kill them. You that people there they die for down this one, I don't bring them back to life. When I chasing an AI. See the way that they happen for that, they be na AI generated things and are real things. If you die, you don't die. Why are you guys just terrible? If I be brave now, leader, visionary. If you be brave, me I go buy taxi. Me I buy taxi, give all Amba boy the me the driver, me the use them for patrol, me paint them blue and white. Me I buy uniform. For Amba boy, that ADF guy, they me give them blue and white uniform, me they wear them. Mo see how they want survive. Now sign of bravery that. I by family people they don't die, or how many taxi then do I don't buy them? Give by family people they didn't drive them with blue and white. Some of una so it just man don't need for me to have some backside. You una squeeze, you bend una negle foul.
When I say, oh, may they not make ghost town, may they leave motor their worker for road. Oh, they don't bring the policy, they make people that suffer. And so what? So you know we suffer before you enjoy. You just want for the enjoy, and then you think say you forget independence through enjoyment. Oh, winner for the forum, I don't look when I laugh. Bravo, AGovC. Winner, any man will pay that liberation tax. Some of when I say when I try for talk like say, you know, time will reach where when I would pay to run. And people when they talk about taxing. If you get your taxi for ground, where you not change the color, move and send it for La Republic. If you don't move and send it for La Republic, okay, just wait and then see the action. If you want challenge, leave a middle run with yellow color. If you want for support, change it for taxi.
Sokamif. Victory is a battle cry. I want just beg when I say I know about bother about this policy them. It be very simple. It reach for the level, we just go for strategy number 2. Any fighter where they around play with the bond taxi population, when I show them for ekelebe them. Yes, una no bother about the policy then they say would the make that noise about the policy them would give power for the guy that will begin to make noise. We don't talk say all people for Ambazonia, all people for Bamenda, all people for Southwest, una no fighter them. As soon as some policies start way, it bring down with people they away, it take with people them from their economic strength position. All the solution is to show them to La Republic. I don't want to say at some point you need to use the enemy to fight the enemies, and the enemies in this struggle are these groups AGovC. Those are the enemies, public enemies. So more than all of our waste with the energy, we just continue from the place where we continue. What's that Efang there? Where is Efang? Now only so we make sure the Efang go. All the solution we just advise with population, just show the fighters whether now one way hide to inside which kind of bush, just tear a caliber where they are, so that we can take out these people from the map and get some small clear head for persecute this struggle.
Greetings, Comrade Mume. This is Henry Kone, aka Grand Shalom. At least we agree on this point. Comrade Mume, one thing we all understand progressively with this our Ambazonian revolution, I say we get groups in the revolution where them they work in the revolution and for the revolution. And we get groups in the revolution where them they work for the enemy and not for the revolution. AGovC and PRAP, there be groups in the revolution not working for the revolution. AGovC and PRAP, there be groups in the revolution not working for the revolution. Make I expatiate. If you look at all the policies of the AGovC, that's something where it would turn our people against us, or that's something where it will ask our people to do something where it will put them in harm's way. Yes, something where it will put our people in harm's way. That is not the way forward. That is not the way forward. You should be working to do things that will save your people, things that will help your people, and not things that will put them in harm's way. They start with Brazarism. Kill people then because of Brazarism. It not foster the revolution in any way. They move to number plates. CEMAC number plates. It caused deaths of people in the revolution. They could not foster it, and it has not taken the revolution anywhere. You go to the southwest region called Southern Zone, the CEMAC plates are used everywhere. Drivers drive from all angles. I mentioned the Southern Zone because that is where I grew, and I have people there who give information on a daily basis. Likewise, in the Northern Zone, in the urban towns, the CEMAC plate is still circulating. They left from there, they entered a certain frog must go, which is a type of xenophobic idea. People were killed, but the hoodlums live abroad. They don't care about the blood that is spilling at home. The one thing they fail to understand is that when you support something, you are committing a crime either by commission or by omission or by proxy. The AGOVC don't turn out to be a cult in this revolution, where once you enter inside the AGOVC, you lost focus, you lost sense of being, you lost human nature. When I see this guy we call himself a barrister, Tumasang, barrister, I think say get for be stripped of that title of barrister. It's a shame to those of us who studied law. It's a shame because I can't call barrister Tumasang a learned colleague. I cannot call him a learned colleague. It's a shame. Honestly, Barrister Tumasang should buy the first taxi and hand it to his cousin or his brother to drive from City Chemist to Misingen Junction, just like Don Pacho proposed. Let Ayabacho running his mouth like somebody when you just throw knockout around him, he will collapse. Buy the first taxi, paint it into blue and white, give it to his brother. Let Sheikh Kavi, my own friend and brother, buy the first taxi. I don't know what is becoming of Sheikh Kavi, whom I thought was a human being, and give it to a brother to drive in the city of Bamenda. Let Jesse, who was a human being, who has become a monster, supporting evil in the land, buy his own taxi, give it to his cousin. Let them do a convoy to parade the taxis in Bamenda and Boya, so that citizens will see that they drove freely around the town and they can emulate them and also change their taxes to that same color. But if they don't do this, let them stay quiet, because the time is coming where I vehemently think that people should start falling in the diaspora for chaos to stop on the ground, because they are all in their comfort zones. All these idiots making all this noise about turning taxis into blue and white, where they have no alternative protection for the people who will turn their taxis into blue and white, are all in the diaspora, in their comfort zones, dining and enjoying on the blood of Ambazonians. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And we comment.